Chris, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How have you been holding up? This year's been pretty crazy for all of us.
It has. I don't want to make light of anything. Obviously, it's been really difficult for a lot of people, and I've been incredibly blessed with the health of my family and friends and all that. On the lighter side, I mean, I am a natural introvert, so this is like having, inviting everyone to my private party where you read books and don't do much of anything but watch the days pass.
Yep.
It's been, it's been nice. I like the vibe of, resetting and cooking long, meals, having long dinners, having good chats. The slowing down has been good, but I do understand and obviously don't want to make light of the incredible difficulty that people have had, and they certainly have had.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, you're talking to a fellow introvert. So for a while when things first shut down, I was like, oh, this is paradise. I can stay home
Yeah.
and not have to run into people.
Like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
What,
exactly.
what's different?
Yeah. Meanwhile, like the extroverts are like melting every day. Like I need to talk to
No.
people.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Yeah. They really freaked out. The extroverts had a hard time.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely did. Well, the holiday season is coming up. Do you have any like holiday traditions that you're going to be able to actually do? I know a lot of people are, not being able to see family and friends and everything.
Yeah. I can't, I'm not going to be seeing my family this year. It's the first time in 40 years I haven't been with my family, but I'll be with my girlfriend and her family out here. I mean, I'm kind, I'm taking this year as like, it is what it is. Things are different. Things have changed. I'm going to open myself up to new rituals and new ways of going about it, and kind of enter it open arms and see what goes. At least, as I said, everybody's happy and healthy where they are. My family, my circle of friends. So that's all I could ask for.
Absolutely. Well, and at least you get to hang with your girlfriend and her family. That's nice to at least have like somebody. Okay, so let's talk about this movie. Did you always know that you were going to be back for like another iteration of Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I knew really early on. I mean, Patty had been talking about somewhere toward the end of shooting the first one about the second one, and Patty's brain is incredible that way. She has a nugget of an idea, and then within a week, she's basically fleshed out the whole thing, written a part of it in her mind, and so I knew. And then we went off and did a TV show, and I did another thing, and then it seemed almost like a week had gone by, and we were back in shooting the second one.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, and I like that this one is set in the 80s. I mean, you were born in 1980. Do you remember anything about like that time period?
Yeah, I mean, God, I remember. I remember my sister getting in a fight with my parents about going to the U2 Joshua Tree Rattle and Hum concert, which she should be pissed off about. Go.
For
My
sure.
my sister going with my father to the Prince Purple Rain tour, where he got out of a bathtub with nothing on, and she was 13, so that was totally appropriate.
Yeah, that's what
Um, I remember the 1988 Dodgers. I remember Bugsy Malone. I remember coming back from school and watching 18 Different Strokes, Magnum PI, Darkwing Duck, eating Stouffer's mac and cheese with a cranberry and seltzer water.
Cranberry seltzer. Do you have any like fun hairstyles, or do you remember any of your clothes from back then?
I had a bowl cut for a while. Mostly my dad. My dad, when he was a kid, was called Buzz because he had a buzzed haircut. So, I love my father, so I wanted to be like my dad. So I had a buzzed haircut for as long as I can remember. Big old glasses. Yeah.
Hysterical. I love the bowl cut too. That's perfect.
I think every boy of a certain age has a bowl cut.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. It's one of those almost timeless, like hairstyles that everybody goes through. It's like just
Timeless Quaker hairstyle.
yep, yep, rite of passage. Well, you're playing this pilot again in Wonder Woman. Have you? And of course, you captained the Enterprise in Star Trek. Did you ever like pilot a real plane yourself, in real life?
Yeah, I've flown. I mean, I have flown. I was in a plane in an F-16 flying. We broke the speed of sound. I was actually. I
How
love
crazy was that?
because I was holding the throttle while we broke the speed of sound, which doesn't, it actually sounds cooler than what it actually means. It just means that he said, put your hands on the throttle and the control.
Do you know, like, you know that moment, like we just broke the sound barrier? Does somebody have to tell you that?
Someone has to tell you that, because actually when you're going straight, you don't feel any G's. So when you're going straight, you feel fast, mm-hmm. but it doesn't. The moment that plane goes like that, and you're like, you're like a giant sumo wrestler sitting on your face. That's when you're like, oh, this is fast. This is really fast. Great. But that, when I was a kid, Top Gun was my favorite movie of all time. And then I got to work with Tony Scott, which was like one of the greatest experiences of my life. So I got really into wanting to fly a plane. I had a pen pal with a guy who flew this plane, this very beloved plane in the Air Force called the A-10 Warthog, which is this badass plane. And I was a pen pal with this guy in the Persian Gulf, and I just loved fighter pilots. I wanted to be a fighter pilot, and then it turns out I had really bad eyesight, and so.
Well, really, you get to play one in movies. That's what matters the most, right? Is it like,
as long as I look cool and have all the patches and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what really killed me is that Top Gun. There's a moment where Mav is about to take off from the aircraft carrier, and he's in the cockpit, and he's like. It's like such a cool, such a cool move.
Yeah.
That I wanted to be, I really wanted to do Top Gun too, but it didn't work out. But
well, I mean, you still got Star Trek in this. It's pretty awesome. Well, and I've heard like there's like more talk about the Tarantino edit and write of Star Trek. What's the status on that? Have you guys talked about it?
I've said this before. I'll say it again. I am usually the last person to find out anything about this. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. I have no idea.
I guess that means that you also have no idea if you would like go from Star Trek to Star Wars now that Patty Jenkins is going to be directing.
No. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think my days is I don't know. I'd love to come back for Star Trek if that happens. Mm-hmm. They know my phone number. They can give me a call. In Star Wars, yeah, how cool is that? I mean, look, Patty's told me stories about her dad for, as long as we made this film, and I know how important that story is to her. And we have rapped about it, not about my involvement, but she's told me what she's thinking about it, and I guarantee you it's going to be off the charts cool.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad you said that. I'm so excited now. Yeah.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.